and the Buckinghams. And you're listening to 102.3 WHTL in Whitehall, Wisconsin. It's Wednesday, which means it's time for Open House with our friends at Hansen Real Estate Group.
It's time for the Open House on WHTL.
What are you, some kind of real estate agent?
You're joking, right? I don't joke about real estate.
With the Hansen Real Estate Group.
I never understood why people are so afraid to eat at an open house.
I know.
The Open House starts right now.
And every Wednesday here on WHCL Open House with our friends at Hansen Real Estate Group. This morning, I get to welcome Jamie back into the studio. Good morning.
Good morning, Mark. Great to be here.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Yeah, it's hard to believe that it's already getting towards the end of January.
Yeah, it's time. Did you hear about the exploding tree warning?
Yeah, and that is funny, but it's not real.
Really? I saw it on Facebook.
It's not real. A meteorologist I saw just a little while ago said this is funny, but no, we're not going to have exploding trees.
Okay, well, you can't believe everything you see on Facebook. Then.
You can't?
I guess not.
I thought, wow, I'm going to have to rethink my whole life then. Yeah, but I saw that, and it is pretty funny, the exploding tree warning, but yeah, it's not going to happen.
Yeah, so getting into it, dog days of winter, we would call it.
Right.
And I look at in the Happy New Year part of it, so it's a reboot for real estate. So 2025 is over, everybody's into the new year, and what a great time to be thinking about, well, we're thinking about moving and selling. And I use this scenario in auctions, but good auctions are planned, they just don't happen, and that's exactly the same with your real estate. So, hey, we were thinking about moving, relocating, outgrowing this house, looking. Now's the time to make those calls, talk about it, start doing your homework to prepare yourself, because once this weather breaks, and then the nicer days and the 45s and the snow is dripping off, and then everybody's thinking about real estate. But you can already maybe have the cart in front of the horse and it's like, oh yeah, well, we have our house ready, we can list it and we can get it up on the market this week. I mean, and that time is right around the corner. I always kind of use the 1st of March as prime time, but in all due respect, that's only 5 weeks away.
I know. You think about it, and from the time you get a house ready, and from the time you list it till it sells, and the closing, you're probably looking at 30 to 60 days, maybe 90 days.
Yeah, and
that's
average
going to put us into the end of March, into April. And
an average on by the time we get a buyer and close it, it's around 45 days. So you're spot on with that. Everyone's a little bit different, but it's time. I mean, if it's in the back of your mind, and it is, it's a lot of time. And probably one of the hardest things to do when you want to sell or market your real estate is to make that call. You've been thinking about it, and we've been thinking, you'd be surprised the amount of people like, well, we've been thinking about this for 2 years. But just to get up, pick the phone up, and make that easy call. And that's one nice thing about my team at Hansen Real Estate Group is we're available. We're local, and if once you make that call, it's our job to assist you through that process, Mark.
That's interesting. That's the hardest thing, and it kind of makes sense because all of a sudden it goes from the thought process to, okay, this is real now, and now it's actually going to happen, and that's a whole different mindset.
Well, and that's the nice part about surrounding yourself around a professional, because then, like, a lot of the things about, preparing your house and them unforeseen questions that you think are maybe a little bit scary are not that bad. It's just the process, and getting started and doing them little things. It's that time. Start making those calls.
One thing that crossed my mind, too, with the extreme cold watch that's going to be in effect as of late tomorrow night into Saturday, if you've got a home that's empty right now that's on the market, boy, you might want to make sure it's winterized.
Yeah, leave that water run a little bit.
Yeah.
Or shut that valve off on the main just in case you do get a pipe that breaks, because if you're not there, that water doesn't run for a week or a day or 24 hours. So winterize those pipes. Again, I think we're just around by the next time we get in here. We might have green grass and stuff like that, but that's why we live in Wisconsin. We have something to talk about every day.
Yeah, I love living in a place where I go outside and my face hurts. I wonder about it. I do. You've got some property you want to talk about.
Yeah, so we got a great open house coming up here on Friday on Mondovi. It's an auction property just right in the city limits of Mondovi. If you're familiar with the intersection of Highway 10 and Highway 37, it's right there on that corner. Emma and I will be up there at the open house. It's from 10 to 2. So if you want to go to our website, just a great little property. It's a 3-bedroom. I checked that. A 4-bedroom, 2-bath property, ranch-style house. Needs just a little TLC, but pretty close to move-in ready. Sells at auction on February 2nd. February 2nd. A lot of our same terms here with the property. I've had a lot of calls on it, but open house, we'll have a hot cup of coffee, and the heat will be on for that one. So don't let the weather stop you. Emma and I will be there on Friday, 859 Highland Avenue, Mondovi, Wisconsin.
So a great chance to see it before the auction closes, and you can always get your bids in up until, the 2nd?
Yeah, to the 2nd. And we understand when we pick this date, they're talking a little bit. You can't make it on Friday, no problem. Give us a call. We'll give you a private showing. It's there's many different options to get you in on that property. So,
and setting up an auction account at Hansen Real Estate Group is easy. It's like any other website. You just have to register, input your payment information, and you're good to go.
Yeah, just an email address, your name, your contact information, and then also if you have trouble getting into it, call us. We're there. We have people at our office from 8 to 4 every day. We'll walk you through it. Call any one of us. It's really simple.
Good. And you got one more, I think you want to talk about,
so we got this great little property in Pigeon Falls. It's a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, listed for $225,000. Just a great little property. Take in Pigeon. So take a look at that one. Give us a call if you're looking to put those properties. You'd be surprised last week with the little bit. We had some nicer weather the few days, last Monday, Tuesday. A lot of interest in the real estate. So all it takes is a little bit of warm weather, and we're going to be ripping.
You know, that sounds like a really nice house up in Pigeon, too. 4-bedroom, 2-bath. That's a big house.
Very nice property, yeah.
That would be a good place.
One other shout out, our managing broker, Jackie Hansen's birthday today. So if and she's here once a month like the rest of us. So if you know Jackie, reach out and wish Jackie a happy birthday.
I was gonna say that if you forgot. I was gonna mention that it was her birthday today. Happy birthday, Jackie. We hope you have a wonderful day.
Jake's is on Friday.
Is it really?
Yeah. So Jake, we got 4 really good birthdays here this week. So
wow, he's getting older too, isn't he?
Yeah, every day.
Not
by much, but every day we get one day older, and that's the great part about it.
That's something. Yeah. Well, happy birthday, Jackie. I hope you have a wonderful day. Happy birthday to Jake coming up here on Friday, and Jamie, good to see you.
Great to be here, Mark.
All right, check them out at HansenRealEstateGroup.com. Open house here every Wednesday on WHCL.
Farmers deserve nothing less than the best to keep their operations growing. We've believed that since opening our doors over